There are 3 foods most seniors eat, and one of them could quietly lead your kidneys toward failure. No warning, no pain, just silence. You might think your diet is balanced, maybe even healthy, but after age 60, your kidneys don't bounce back like they used to. And that healthy diet? It might be slowly wearing them down. Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Emily Carter. I'm so glad you're here with me on Healthy Aging, a cozy little space where we talk about simple, helpful ways to stay healthy, strong, and joyful every day. Today, we're uncovering a hidden danger: kidney damage from everyday foods. The kidneys are quiet workers. They filter about 50 gallons of blood a day. They remove waste, balance your fluids, keep your blood pressure steady. But here's the problem. When kidneys begin to fail, you don't feel it. No pain, no alerts, just a slow, silent decline until one day you're in the ER. And most seniors don't realize it can all start with the foods on your plate. Even foods labeled healthy can overwhelm aging kidneys. Let me tell you about Arthur. He's 67, stayed away from junk food, ate spinach, whole grains, lean meats, fruit smoothies. Sounds perfect, right? But those choices, high in oxalates, high in potassium, high in animal protein, a perfect storm. Arthur ended up in the hospital. Kidney stones, early-stage chronic kidney disease. He had no idea. Most people don't, because what's healthy for one person can be harmful for someone else, especially when your kidneys are already slowing down. That's why I'm here. Today, I'll show you 3 foods to avoid if you want to protect your kidneys, and 3 gentle natural foods to add to your routine to support kidney health as you age. If you've ever had kidney stones, take medications that affect potassium, or have a family history of kidney issues, this may be the most important thing you hear today. We'll talk about high oxalate greens, hidden potassium overload, and how too much animal protein can silently wear your kidneys down. But don't worry, there's good news too. We'll explore how garlic, pears, and red bell peppers can help restore kidney balance, naturally and gently. You don't have to wait for a warning sign. Let's start now with the most misunderstood threat, the first food to stop eating today if you want to protect your kidneys. Let's start with one of the most misunderstood threats to kidney health: oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many plant-based foods. At first glance, they seem harmless. After all, they're in foods we call healthy: spinach, beets, almonds, rhubarb, even dark chocolate. But here's the issue. Oxalates bind with calcium inside your kidneys, and when they do, they can form tiny, sharp crystals. Over time, these crystals build up and become painful kidney stones. If you've ever had a kidney stone, you know the pain is intense. Stones can block the urinary tract, cause severe discomfort, even lead to infections. What's more alarming? Oxalates are often consumed without knowing it. Many seniors try to eat clean: green smoothies, nut snacks, leafy greens every day, but without realizing it, they may be flooding their kidneys with more oxalates than the body can safely handle. And here's the kicker. As we age, kidneys lose efficiency. Even if you've never had stones before, too many oxalates can push aging kidneys toward dysfunction. It's especially risky if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, or a history of kidney issues. Now, I'm not saying spinach or almonds are bad. The key is balance and knowing how to eat them safely. For example, pair oxalate-rich foods with calcium-rich ones. This helps the oxalates bind in your gut before they reach your kidneys. So if you eat spinach, try it with a bit of cheese or yogurt. Let calcium do its job. But here's the problem. Many seniors avoid dairy or follow plant-based diets, which means they miss this natural protection. Cooking helps too. Boiling spinach or other greens can cut their oxalate content in half. So instead of eating them raw, try lightly boiling and draining the water. There's another hidden source of oxalates: supplements. Some green powders or high-dose vitamin C can raise oxalate levels in your body. That's why it's so important. Check your labels, talk to your doctor, especially if you're managing kidney health. Oxalates are sneaky. They wear a health halo. But for aging kidneys, they can be a heavy burden. So yes, keep eating your greens. Just do it with care and strategy. Coming up, we'll talk about another healthy nutrient that turns dangerous with age: potassium, and why even a banana a day might not be as safe as you think. Now let's talk about the second hidden threat to kidney health: potassium. Potassium is essential. It helps control muscles, keeps your heart rhythm steady, maintains fluid balance in the body. But here's where things get tricky. When your kidneys slow down, they struggle to remove extra potassium, and that's when potassium becomes dangerous. Too much potassium in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia, can cause muscle weakness, a slowed heartbeat, even sudden cardiac arrest. For seniors with kidney disease, this risk is very real. Let's go back to Arthur, the 67-year-old I mentioned earlier. After his kidney stone episode, tests showed his kidneys weren't clearing potassium properly. But Arthur didn't know. He was still eating bananas, avocados, oranges, even using salt substitutes, not realizing they were loaded with potassium. His breakfast smoothie? Banana, spinach, almond milk, protein powder, all in one glass, more potassium than his kidneys could handle in a single sitting. He felt fine, but his labs said otherwise. His potassium levels were dangerously high. Thankfully, with a few diet changes, we brought them down, stabilized his kidney function. But it could have ended very differently, and Arthur's not alone. Many seniors think potassium is always good, and it is, if your kidneys are healthy. But for aging kidneys, or undiagnosed kidney disease, potassium builds up quietly. You won't feel it until it's too late. So what foods are high in potassium? Bananas, oranges, potatoes, tomatoes, dried fruits, beans, dairy products, even some health drinks and supplements sneak in extra potassium. And here's a big one: salt substitutes. They're often sold as heart-friendly, but many contain potassium chloride instead of sodium. For someone with kidney problems, that swap could be deadly. So, what can you do? Choose low-potassium fruits, apples, berries, grapes, pears. Keep portions small with high-potassium foods, and read labels on processed items. Most importantly, know your kidney numbers. Talk to your doctor before making big diet changes. Potassium is essential, but only when your kidneys can keep up. If they can't, it goes from helpful to harmful. Coming up next, the third common food mistake that quietly damages aging kidneys, and chances are it's already on your plate. Now let's talk about one of the most common and most misunderstood threats to kidney health: excess animal protein. Yes, protein is essential. It helps build muscle, repairs tissue, supports your immune system. But more isn't always better, especially for aging kidneys. As we grow older, kidney function naturally declines. The nephrons, tiny filters in your kidneys, begin to lose efficiency, and when you eat too much animal protein, especially red meat, processed meat, or large servings of chicken or fish, the kidneys have to work overtime. This is called hyperfiltration. It puts strain on the glomeruli, the delicate filters that clean your blood. Imagine overworking an aging machine. At first, it runs, then it starts to wear down. That's what happens inside your kidneys. Animal proteins also increase acid in the body. Normally, the kidneys neutralize this acid, but when their function is reduced, Acid builds up. This leads to mild metabolic acidosis, and that causes other problems: bone loss, muscle wasting, further kidney damage. Many seniors don't realize this. Trying to stay strong or follow low-carb diets. They eat too much protein: steak at dinner, bacon and eggs for breakfast, chicken salad at lunch. Day after day, that steady load adds up. Processed meats are even worse. Sausages, deli slices, hot dogs. They're full of sodium, phosphorus, and nitrates. These additives increase the risk of kidney disease and heart problems. You don't need to cut out protein completely, but you do need to moderate it and choose smarter sources. So, how much protein is enough? For most seniors without kidney disease, about 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. If you already have kidney concerns, that number may be lower. Always check with your doctor. Plant-based proteins, like lentils, tofu, and beans, are gentler on the kidneys, less acidic, and they come with fiber, which supports gut health too. The bottom line is this: too much animal protein might give you short-term strength, but long-term, it wears your kidneys down. Moderation, balance, variety. That's the recipe. Now, let's shift from problem to solution. You've heard the 3 foods to avoid. Next, we'll talk about 3 natural foods that can protect and support your kidneys, starting with one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods in your kitchen: garlic. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's talk about what to add. Starting with one of the most powerful yet often overlooked foods for kidney support: garlic. Garlic has been used for centuries as both food and medicine. What makes it special is its high concentration of sulfur compounds, especially one called allicin. Allicin is a natural anti-inflammatory, a strong antioxidant, and it's especially helpful for seniors. If you're managing high blood pressure or chronic kidney disease, garlic offers 3 key benefits. First, it helps lower blood pressure, and that's important because hypertension is both a cause and a result of kidney damage. Second, garlic reduces inflammation, not just in one area, but throughout the body, including the kidneys. Third, it helps regulate cholesterol, which supports your heart. And your heart and kidneys are always working together. Here's something else. When kidney function declines, inflammation tends to rise. That constant low-grade inflammation speeds up kidney damage and affects other age-related conditions too. Garlic helps calm that process. It eases oxidative stress, which gives your kidneys some breathing room. There's also the flavor factor. Many seniors are told to cut sodium, but meals without salt, they often feel bland. Garlic brings flavor back, without raising sodium levels. Fresh, roasted, or powdered. It adds depth to your meals, in a kidney-friendly way. Now, here's a tip. If you're using fresh garlic, chop or crush it. Then let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. That rest time activates allicin, the very compound that delivers the health benefits. If raw garlic feels too strong, roast it. It becomes sweeter, softer, but still healing. And garlic powder, not garlic salt, is a great low-sodium substitute. As always, moderation matters. Very high amounts of garlic, especially in supplements, can interfere with blood thinners. So if you're on prescription meds, especially anticoagulants, talk with your doctor first. The best part? Garlic is easy to find, affordable, and likely already in your kitchen. A little bit each day can go a long way in supporting kidney health. Garlic reminds us, food can be both nourishing and healing. Coming up next, a gentle, hydrating fruit that's perfect for aging kidneys. The pear. Let's continue with a fruit that's gentle, often overlooked, but highly effective for kidney health. The pear. Pears are naturally low in potassium, low in phosphorus, and low in sodium, 3 minerals that aging kidneys often struggle to manage. That makes pears an ideal choice for snacks, meals, or a light dessert. But there's more. Pears have a high water content, and hydration is key for healthy kidneys. Your kidneys need fluids to flush out toxins and keep your electrolytes balanced. But many seniors don't feel thirsty as often, or they limit fluids due to other conditions. A ripe pear offers gentle hydration, slow, steady, and natural. One medium pear is nearly 85% water. That helps support urine flow and lowers the risk of kidney stones, especially for those who've had stones caused by concentrated urine. Pears are also rich in fiber, especially soluble fiber, the kind that supports digestion, eases constipation, and even helps regulate blood sugar. That matters because diabetes is a leading cause of kidney disease, and fiber helps reduce the metabolic stress that puts pressure on your kidneys. But the benefits don't stop there. Pears also contain flavonoids and vitamin C, natural antioxidants. These compounds protect kidney tissue from oxidative stress, and that helps slow inflammation and long-term decline. For seniors managing kidney issues, high blood pressure, or urinary problems, pears are one of the safest fruits you can enjoy every day. They're sweet, easy to digest, and gentle on the system. Now, some practical tips. If your pears are too firm, let them ripen at room temperature. Have trouble chewing? Steam or bake them to soften the texture. Even canned pears can work. Just choose ones packed in water or their own juice, not syrup. Even low-potassium fruits should be enjoyed in moderate portions if your diet is tightly controlled. But compared to fruits like bananas or melons, pears are a safer, kidney-friendly choice. They also pair beautifully with meals. Add slices to oatmeal, serve with a few walnuts, or blend into a smoothie. With low-potassium greens like kale, pears are a quiet hero, hydrating, soothing, and full of natural protection for aging kidneys. Next, we'll turn to a vibrant, flavorful vegetable that's as versatile as it is kidney-friendly, the red bell pepper. Our final kidney-supporting food might surprise you. The red bell pepper. It's colorful, crunchy, often seen as just a garnish or a side, but it's so much more. Red bell peppers are naturally low in potassium, low in phosphorus, and low in sodium. That makes them one of the safest vegetables for aging kidneys, especially for seniors managing chronic kidney disease. But don't let low risk fool you. These peppers are rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin A, and lycopene, a powerful carotenoid also found in tomatoes. These nutrients help reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and protect delicate kidney tissues from slow, silent damage. There's another benefit, too. Red bell peppers support your heart. And as we've talked about before, heart health and kidney health are deeply connected. When kidneys decline, blood pressure rises. When blood pressure rises, kidneys decline even more. The antioxidants in red bell peppers help break that cycle. They protect blood vessels, ease arterial stiffness, and support healthier circulation. Now, let's talk taste. Many seniors lose appetite when their diet becomes restricted. Red bell peppers are sweet, vibrant in color, appealing on the plate, and easy to enjoy. When roasted, they become soft, flavorful, and gentle on the stomach. You can slice them raw into salads, sauté them with a little olive oil, roast them in the oven, or blend them into a warm, smooth soup. For those with chewing difficulties, roasted or stewed peppers are soft and easy to digest. And unlike hot peppers, red bell peppers won't irritate your bladder or upset your digestion. They're a smart replacement for high-potassium vegetables, like tomatoes, spinach, or sweet potatoes. Just 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper delivers over 150% of your daily vitamin C, without burdening your kidneys. That supports not only kidney function, but also your immune system. Remember, small changes add up. Adding just half a red bell pepper to one meal a day can gently support your kidneys, your heart, and your energy. Now that we've covered all 3 kidney-friendly foods, garlic, pears, and red bell peppers, it's time to bring it all together. In our final section, I'll recap everything we've learned and share a simple, lasting plan to protect your kidneys for years to come. If you've made it this far, you now have a clearer picture how the smallest choices at the table can either protect or quietly harm your kidney health. Let's take a moment to recap. We began with 3 foods many seniors eat without realizing the risk. First, high oxalate foods. Spinach, beets, almonds. They seem healthy, but they bind with calcium and form sharp crystals in the kidneys. Over time, those crystals become stones. Painful, damaging, and preventable. Second, potassium-rich foods. Bananas, oranges, potatoes, salt substitutes, all high in potassium, and when kidneys can't filter it out, that potassium builds up, leading to irregular heart rhythms, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. Third, excess animal protein, heavy diets of red meat, processed meats, large portions of poultry or fish. They overload the kidneys, increase acid in the body, worsen inflammation, and speed up kidney decline. But here's the good news. You're not powerless. We also explored 3 simple foods that help support and protect your kidneys. Garlic, nature's anti-inflammatory, lowers blood pressure, eases oxidative stress, adds flavor without the salt. Pears, gentle, hydrating, rich in fiber. They help your kidneys flush toxins, support digestion, and stabilize blood sugar. Red bell peppers, bright, sweet, low in potassium, packed with antioxidants that protect both kidneys and heart. Together, these 6 foods create a simple plan. 3 to limit, 3 to embrace. No drastic diets, no complicated rules, just mindful choices that add up over time. And remember Arthur, 67 years old, thought he was eating well, but a few common mistakes put his kidneys at real risk. With small changes, he found stability and avoided further damage. That's the power of food. When chosen wisely, it becomes your first medicine. So now I ask you, which of these 6 foods surprised you most? Are any already part of your routine? Or will you be making a change starting today? Let us know in the comments. Your story may inspire someone else. And if this video helped you, share it with someone you care about, especially a friend or loved one over 60 who may not realize how quietly kidney health can slip away. Thank you for spending time with me today. Stay well, stay curious, and I'll see you next time, here on Healthy Aging.